Zach Wilson got a little feisty with the media yesterday, and I love it. Hey, what's going on? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today we are going to be talking about Zach Wilson with the New York media the other day. And before we get started, just wanted to mention you can follow on social media at Matt O'Leary NY. Also, please make sure to check out the Just Jets podcast wherever it is that you get your show. Also, I partnered with Ultra Game for a giveaway. They sent me this Fire Jets like baseball kind of style tee, but we're doing a giveaway and it's super easy to enter. Ready? It's 3 easy steps. Subscribe to me, Ultra Game, like the video, and then comment your favorite Jets player down below and you are entered to win. It is that simple. Get in on the action. Thank you to Ultra Game for sending this and for doing the giveaway. Okay, so Zach Wilson was asked about his emotions after the Patriots beat down the last time, and this is what he said.
Zach, you were pretty emotional when you came off the field against them a couple of weeks ago. How do you keep those emotions out of the way from this game?
I thought they were good emotions. I mean, I was frustrated, and I still believe nobody outside of this building knows what they're talking about. So,
well, I did.
You did? Yeah. Why'd you turn down a coaching position?
Who told you that?
I kind of like that. He's blocking out the noise. He's kind of just sticking with him, with what his coaches think and what this team thinks. And I think that's the best way to do it because you can't let outside noise get to you. The Jets are playing really good football right now, and they're 5-1 with Zach Wilson as their starter. And now, to be fair, yes, Zach Wilson hasn't been playing phenomenal football. No one's going to write home about him as an MVP. Has he gotten a little bit better? Yeah, I think you can make that case that he's gotten a little bit better. Some of his mistakes have gone down. He's been more of a game manager, not turning the football over, except for the game against the New England Patriots. He had 3 interceptions in that game. He had about a good quarter and a half. And then he was throwing off his back foot, trying to throw things up for grabs and trying to do too much with the football. And it really came back to bite him in that game as they turned it over 3 times. And yes, he had his first 300-yard passing game, and 2 passing touchdowns, but that is an afterthought because of the unfortunate turnovers and unfortunate mistakes that really cost the Jets the game. This time around, we've talked about it all week long. If they get the version of Zach Wilson that we saw against the Buffalo Bills, there's no reason the New York Jets should lose this game. All they need is for Zach to just play mistake-free football. And honestly, I think Connor Hughes actually said it best with his coverage yesterday.
If Zach Wilson has any ill feelings after that disastrous showing against the New England Patriots just a few weeks ago, he's not letting anybody know it. He met the media on Thursday and he was cool, he was calm, he was collected. No signs that that game is in the back of his mind or that he's looking for a little bit of payback against the Patriots, which turned out to be one of his worst games of the season. If you're the Jets, you absolutely have to love that because think about what cost the Jets that game against New England. It wasn't the defense. They were fine. It wasn't anything around the quarterback. They were fine. It was Zach Wilson just trying to do too much, trying to be Superman, not taking what the defense gave him, not playing within the structure of the offense, forcing the issue, which is what led to those 3 back-breaking interceptions. Zach Wilson against the Bills the next week, that's exactly what the Jets want to see from their young quarterback. They want someone to play within the structure of the offense, take what the defense gives him, and if there isn't something there, just live to fight another down. He did that against Buffalo, and the Jets won. If he does that against the Patriots on Sunday, guess what? The Jets will win again. The Jets have the better offense than New England. They have a better defense than New England. They have a better special teams unit as well. The only thing that can hold them back is their quarterback, but it doesn't look like Zach Wilson's going to do it this Sunday. He knows what he has to do to win, and he's ready to go out there and do it.
I like that he's not putting too much stock into this game because, yes, it is a massive game and the fans could put, all the stock into it with, the rivalry between the Jets and the Patriots. The Patriots have owned the Jets, beaten them 13 straight times. Bill Belichick and just his dominance over him. But he can't let that get in his head because the last time it was very obvious that he was pressing. And in 2 games against the New England Patriots, really 2.5 games against the New England Patriots, he has 7 interceptions. 7. Against everyone else, he's been pretty much okay. There's been spots where he's thrown a couple of picks. For instance, his performance against Denver last year really stunk. Denver this year was a struggle for him. He had a couple interceptions against the Pittsburgh Steelers in his first game back this year, even though one went directly off Tyler Conklin's hands, but we could talk about that another time. The point is, with Zach, if he comes out and plays mistake-free football, is confident, then that's when he's at his best. When he's not confident, when he's pressing and second-guessing himself, that's when the issues come awry. I think when Zach Wilson is confident, then he's actually a pretty good player and has a chance to take that step to being an elite level quarterback or even a good quarterback, because it's too early to call him that. It's been too inconsistent. But I was going to say last week, they were on the bye last week, but the last time they played, yes, Zach Wilson's stats don't pop off the page. That's not what anyone would say, but he looked like a much more confident and comfortable thrower. And that's the base. You are setting the base at that. And then that's when you add in the special talent that he has. He has really good arm strength. He has the ability to roll out and make plays with his legs. He just can't be making those mistakes where he's drifting backwards, throwing off his back foot, having the bad mechanics, and trying to play hero ball. That's a recipe for disaster in this game. You know Bill Belichick's going to try to get after him. The Jets are going to have to try to get the ball out of his hands quickly. And also, their run game is going to be his best friend this week as well. Obviously, last time they only ran the ball 15 times. That's not nearly enough, but James Robinson he was new, added to the fold. He's a little bit more healthy this week. Michael Carter could get going like we saw in the second half of that Buffalo game. I'm confident in the Jets this week. I think they absolutely can win this game. I think they absolutely should win this game. And I expect to see a different Zach Wilson. I don't think you're going to see a Zach Wilson who throws 3 interceptions like we saw a couple of weeks ago. I'm not saying he's going to have a breakout game and be this absolute stud, but can he do what he's done most of the year? Play mistake-free football, make the big throws when he has to? I think so. Let me know what you think down below in the comments about Zach Wilson's comments and just your overall thoughts on him going into this game. Are you cool with what he said? I am. I think it's fine. I think he shouldn't pay too much attention. And he was a little sarcastic to the media, but whatever. Let me know down below. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe if you're new. Give the video a thumbs up. And I'll talk to you next time.